And we have no fear of whatever Trump is doing.
Pentagon has been instructed by the President of United States, President Donald Trump, to prepare and move to Nigeria for potential military actions against the Islamic terrorists. All this news came about some circulating viral videos that was seen that a pastor was calling for President Donald Trump to intervene against the killings or the massacre of Christians. So after all this news surfaced, President Ahmed Tinubu came to debunk all the allegations that President Donald Trump made against Nigeria or labeled against Islamic Nigerians or Nigeria in particular. So Donald Trump also came back to say that the government has failed, the Nigerian government has failed to fight against the persecution of the Christians. So in spite of this, Nigeria has been placed the country of particular concern. Now, before I dive into this story, please, if today is the first time you are watching me, kindly subscribe to this amazing channel and also follow me on Facebook, TikTok, Instagram, and X. The name is Fresh Studios. So President Donald Trump posted this on his social handles, and I read, Christianity is facing an existential threat in Nigeria. Thousands of Christians are being killed. Radical Islamists are responsible for this mass slaughter. I'm hereby making Nigeria a country of particular concern. But that is the least of it. When Christians or any such group is slaughtered, like is happening in Nigeria, 3,100 versus 4,476 worldwide, something must be done. I'm asking Congressman Riley Moore, together with Chairman Tom Cole and the House Appropriations Committee, to immediately look into this matter and report back to me. The United States cannot stand by while such atrocities are happening in Nigeria and numerous other countries. We stand ready, willing and able to save our great Christian population around the world. So President Donald Trump came to post this on his handles. Then the president of Nigeria, President Ahmed Tinubu, came to debunk everything.
Breaking news to bring you now. We're just hearing that President Trump has determined and dictated that Nigeria is to be made a country of particular concern. This is a Truth Social post that the president has shared, saying Christianity is facing an existential threat in Nigeria. Thousands of Christians being killed. Radical Islamists are responsible for this mass slaughter. I'm hereby making Nigeria a country of particular concern. But that is the least of it. When Christians or any such group is slaughtered, like is happening in Nigeria, something must be done. I am asking Congressman Riley Moore, together with Chairman Tom Cole and the House Appropriations Committee, to immediately look into this matter and report back to me. The United States cannot stand by while such atrocities are happening in Nigeria and numerous other countries. We stand ready, willing and able to save our great Christian population around the world. Signed, Donald J. Trump, President of the United States of America.
So this message from President Donald Trump came after a viral video was seen circulating where a pastor was standing in a cemetery where masses of dead bodies were being lined up to be buried.
To be outside performing burial every day, and they expect us to silence. Now is an order. Nigerian government came out openly and denied there is no massacre. There is no genocide of Christians in Nigeria, and look at it today. Is there any Muslim here? United Nations, I know you're watching it. American Senate, you are watching what I'm doing, I'm saying here. Special advisor to Trump. Now, please tell Trump to save our life in Nigeria. They are killing Christians in Nigeria, massacre Christians. If they say they kill Muslims, Muslims are being killed. By who? By Muslims.
So this was the video, and this was the main reason why President Donald Trump came to post this message. But here's the case. President Bola Ahmed Tinubu came back to debunk everything that President Donald Trump said. Now let me read what President Ahmed Bola Tinubu came to post. Nigeria stands firmly as a democracy governed by constitutional guarantees of religious liberty, Since 2023, our administration has maintained an open and active engagement with Christian and Muslim leaders alike and continues to address security challenges which are across faiths and regions. The characterization of Nigeria as religiously intolerant does not reflect our national reality, nor does it take into consideration the consistent and sincere efforts of the government to safeguard freedom of religion and beliefs for all Nigerians. Religious freedom and tolerance have been a core tenet of our collective identity and shall always remain so. Nigeria opposes religious persecution and does not encourage it. Nigeria is a country with constitutional guarantees to protect citizens of all faiths. Our administration is committed to working with the United States government and the international community to deepen understanding and cooperation on protection of communities of all faiths. Bola Ahmed Tinubu, GCFR, President, Federal Republic of Nigeria. Federal Republic of Nigeria. So it didn't end there. After President Bola Ahmed Tinubu came with that, President Donald Trump also came back and posted this. If the Nigerian government continues to allow the killing of Christians, the USA will immediately stop all aid and assistance to Nigeria. Yes, this one we know it will definitely come. And may very well go into that now disgraced country, guns are blazing, to completely wipe out the Islamic terrorists who are committing these horrible atrocities. I am hereby instructing our Department of War to prepare for possible action. If we attack, it will be fast, vicious, and sweet. Just like terrorist attacks attack our cherished Christians. Warning, the Nigerian government better move fast. So that was the response that also came back from President Donald Trump. But it didn't end there. People are talking about this issue going on. Some are saying that America is indeed trying to get something from Nigeria, but because President Bola Ahmed Tinubu is not giving Donald Trump the attention, or not visiting him, or like not having this relation with him, that is why he's furious about this thing going on. And some are saying that if President Donald Trump thinks that he cares a lot about Christians, why now? Back then when Boko Haram were killing a lot of Christians, he did not come out to say all these kind of things that he's saying. Do you really think that President Donald Trump have something or hidden agenda that he's using the Christians, the killing of Christians, as a stepping stone, or he's really fighting for Christians? So these are some of the videos the Christians posted.
Christians, 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 Christians. This one now, or this one now, you're better. Let's rise up, Nigerian Christians. Let's rise up and shut Nigeria down. This kind of Christians is getting out of hand. Christians have been slaughtered, and the Nigerian Christians never rise up to say no to this. They are keeping silent. Our politicians have fed us. They have fed us. Our politicians have fed us. Most of them are responsible for this funny husband of Boko Haram that are slaughtering Christians in Nigeria, for the Islamization of Nigeria. Our politicians have fed us. Let us rise up, join hands together, shut Nigeria down. Peaceful protest, no market, no school, shut everywhere down. The people that die like this, they are not found. Another time, there was one Pentecostal church. Funny husband, Boko Haram enter. So that people, even the general overseer, cannot stand up to condemn the evil. Everybody are keeping silent. Why are we keeping silent? Let us rise up to say no to this killing. Let us rise up to say no to this killing. Heavy protest, shut everywhere down. No.
So that was one of the videos displayed by a Christian demonstrating how the number of Christians have been killed. So in spite of all this, Bola Ahmed Tinubu also is saying that they have no fear of what President Donald Trump is saying.
And we have no fear of whatever Trump is doing.
This is President Bola Ahmed Tinubu saying that he has no fear about what President Donald Trump is saying or doing. And these are some of the comments from the citizens of Nigeria.
Dear Nigerians, the US will not send drones, they will not send aircraft, they will not send weapons. Talk more of sending troops to Nigeria for them to rescue Nigeria from terrorists. They won't do any of those things. What they will do, as I'm speaking to you right now, is sanctions upon sanctions upon sanctions on Nigeria. At most, that's what they will do right now, because it hasn't really gotten to the stage where, there will be the need for, troops in Nigeria. However, one thing I'm very sure is that the people who feel the wrath of the American government, that is the sanctions upon sanctions, are the ordinary people. Not really Tinubu and his regime. Not really. I don't think they will feel anything. If there will be anything that will definitely affect them, it will be their, travel ban and all those things. But in reality, those sanctions are coming directly to hit the average Nigerian. So calm down before you celebrate the fact that Nigeria has been designated as a country of concern. And if you believe Nigeria is designated as a country of concern because of Christian genocide, then the delulu must be so too much. Why? Because just like I started saying the other time, Nigeria hinting that they are going to join BRICS, a close relationship with China, and then a refusal to accept how Venezuelan deportees and all those things are what add up to what is happening right now. So whether I accept or not, people who admitted to sponsoring terrorists are the same people who are telling you that terrorists are killing Christians, and now they are here to rescue Christians. Wake up, Nigerians, wake up.
So the guy said America is not going to send weapons and other things to Nigeria, but rather what they will do is sanctions upon sanctions upon sanctions. They are rather going to sanctions Nigeria. This is what they are going to do. He came back with another video.
Dear Nigerian Christians, celebrating that Donald Trump made a statement that if Nigeria do not act fast, it will start sending guns, missiles, and troops to Nigeria. Be very careful what you wish for yourself. Because drones, missiles, do not know the difference between Ahmed and Emmanuel. Drones, missiles, do not know the difference between Muhammad and Joseph. Drones do not really know the difference between Kainde and Abubakar. When soldiers start invading Nigeria, they don't really know the difference between the house of Muhammad and Jacob. When death tolls are begin to be counted, the count does not include your religion. Yes, when casualties begin to happen, they don't really know the house of Yusuf and the house of Clinton. When missiles are being dropped, they don't really differentiate between the house of Kamal and the house of Matthew. So Nigerians, be careful what you wish for yourself.
So this is the little advice this guy gave to the fellow Nigerians, that drones don't know Isa and Ahmed or Emmanuel and Muhammad. This is the little advice he gave. So if you are happy that President Donald Trump is saying that they are coming to fight against these Nigerians, then you should also be prepared that it's not only one person or the Islam or the Islamic people who are going to die or something. In case something like that or something of that nature happened, definitely Christians are also going to get involved, and it's ordinary Nigerian who is always going to suffer. This is the little advice this guy gave. But let me ask you, what do you think should President Bola Ahmed Tinubu do? Is it right for President Donald Trump to also step in and give these directives or warning to Nigeria? Is he right or wrong? Does he have that capacity to go after Bola Ahmed Tinubu? I think the best thing to do is rather join forces with the Nigerian authorities or the Nigerian army to fight against this terrorist than rather imposing threats to Nigerians. But it's very sad to see your fellow human beings being slaughtered day in and day out. What can we do to end this jihadist and this terrorist going around this particular continent? Let me know your thoughts in the comment section. If you think President Bola Ahmed Tinubu has something to say to the President of United States, or you think they should rather join forces and fight against these terrorists. And also, please share this video to the masses out there. My name is Fred, and this is Fred Studios. Kindly subscribe to this channel and also follow me on Facebook, TikTok, Instagram, and X.